bilemiyoruz. Mucize saklı göremiyoruz. Arkadaşlar dalga geçti bakışını.
Hey, what's up guys, it is Sykoo or Sam here and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm super excited to bring you guys a brand new tutorial in Unity. It's going to be a C# tutorial. In this video specifically we're going to take a look at how to shoot and kill. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like down below guys, and also check out the Discord server. The link will be in the description down below. We're going to run a giveaway, or actually a few giveaways for that matter, throughout this week. So make sure to check out the link in the description down below and join up on Discord. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So first and foremost, we have an empty scene here, and we're going to begin by really simply just creating a plane here, like that. We'll rename it to ground. This is pretty much just going to be the ground for our player. Then we can also remove the main camera that is added by default, and instead of it we're going to add a first person, let's see here, rigid body FPS controller. There we go. Alright, Skype, please don't disturb now. It's not the time, alright Skype? There we go. Who uses Skype anyway? I mean, we got Discord now, right? Let's see here. There we go. We could place it like that. Alright, so now I'm gonna rename this to player. This is a very simple setup. I just want to record this so that doesn't really become like a, I don't know, like a very unknown temporary equation that I used before actually recording the video. I want to make everything by while you guys actually see it, just for the sake of it. Now we can actually add like a 3D game object, a cube. I clicked the cube, I don't know why. A sphere. Alright, there we go. So we can make it smaller like that, and then we can move it pretty much in front of the player like that. So this will pretty much be the bullet spawn. So we can actually call it the bullet spawn. There we go. We can also create a, let's see, a sphere can we create as a bullet. It will be a temporary bullet, and we can actually rename this to bullet. And now important part here, we're going to drag and drop the bullet into our shoot and kill folder. Actually, it's important for me, but it's not very important for you, because it just matters, like, the only difference is if you want to keep a track of this object, which I want to. So I want to make sure that I have it inside of a specific folder that I'm going to use in this video. Alright, so as you can see, we made the bullet spawn a child object of our player, and the reason is simply because we wanted to follow the player, obviously. So if we're actually, on top of that, we can also make it a child of our main camera, so that it follows the rotation of our main camera as well. Now we can remove the bullet game object that we just added, just because we don't have to use it anymore, at least not in the scene. So now we're going to create a C# script inside of our folder. Then again, you can create it inside of any folder you want to use, and I'm gonna call this for shooting, yeah, pretty much just a shooting script. And then we're going to drag this and drop it onto our player. Alright, and now we can just open up the script in our IDE. I'm using Visual Studio by default, but if you're using Mono Developer or something else, it's fine. It doesn't really matter what IDE you're using, pretty much. So, alright, so I'm going to do pretty much the same thing that I do. Actually, we'll skip it for this video and see how you guys react onto it. So, let's see here. We're going to create a void start. Oh wow, it's actually creating. Oh yeah, this is on my new computer, I forgot that. So it's creating everything by default for me, but I guess I'll live with it. It doesn't really matter. Wow. Okay, this is annoying. Alright, now it should be fixed. So we're going to say void start, like that, and then the brackets. I just wrote it without. There we go. Alright, so we'll jump down a little bit, say void update. There we go. And this is the player script, or like the one that is actually attached to the player. So now we're going to have the variables that are supposed to be in the script itself. I might not come up with them all the way down like right now, but we'll add it after a while anyway. So first and foremost, we're going to have a public game object. Public game object. We could call it bullet. And then maybe we can have like a public float fire timer. I'm not sure about the, or perhaps like fire rate. I guess we can call it fire rate. Yeah, for the moment being, we can just, or actually we can also have public game object, game object bullet spawn. Alright, so that's going to be the spawn position for the bullet itself. Let's see. Alright, so we can now say if input.get key down, or well, get mouse button down 0. So left click on the mouse button. Maybe we can skip these and just say fire. Alright, so we're going to create a new public void called fire. This is going to be the fire void itself, like the function we're going to call upon firing. So let's edit it right inside of here. So we're going to first and foremost say instantiate bullet.transform, and then we're going to say bullet spawn transform.position, and we're going to say quaternion.identity, right? And we can actually create a new game object down below here, but we'll say private game object underline bullet, right? So now we can say just, oh wait, there we go, is equal to that. Oh yeah, wait, hold on, we actually have to make it transform, because everything that we're instantiating inside of here is actually connected to a transform and not a game object. Even though the bullet type is game object, we're still, you know, extending it to become a transform, or actually just using the transform component inside of it. So we have to create the bullet underline as a transform as well. So this is going to spawn it, but we obviously want to make sure that it's transforming forward as well. And I guess that the best way of handling this would be actually by creating a new script. So we'll actually do that. And let's see, it's C# script. We're just going to call this bullet. And we can literally drag and drop it inside of onto our bullet game object in here. And we can open up the script now. I never know what this is actually doing, but I guess reload, I'm not sure. Like whatever you want to do, boy. Alright, there we go. So we'll just jump down. Cool. So now we're going to say void update. We could perhaps say like public float alive time. This is going to be how long time the bullet can actually like kind of what do you say, like transport or something like that, fly through until it dies. So we obviously don't want the bullet to be infinitely long going. We don't want it to be alive throughout the entire game, right? So now we can say alive time minus equal 1 time dot 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 time. So we're going to decrease it by 1 every second under void update, and we're going to say if alive time is lower than or equal to 0, then we're going to destroy this game object. So we're going to kill the game object off as soon as it hits 0. And we can also say like public float damage, so that we can actually deal damage with this bullet. And we can now go here, and we can pretty much set it to like 5 seconds for a lifetime, and then set it to 10 damage per bullet. So now we're going to code the movement itself, and we can do it down below inside of our void update. So we can say this.transform translate vector3 dot forward times time dot 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 time times move speed. Move speed, we're going to create a new variable called public float move speed, and this is pretty much going to be the movement speed that we want the bullet to transform into. So we're going to open up Unity again, and we can now set this to, let's try it with like 10. I'm not sure how fast this is going to be, but we can try it. Let's see, the variable bullet, oh hold on, we can go to player, and then we can set the bullet here, and for the bullet spawn we just literally drag and drop this game object. Fire rate, we can have it to 5. It's actually, we're not using fire rate right now, but we can still just have it. Oh, okay, so it's firing backwards, and that's because the bullet spawn is rotated towards that position. So we can literally, or like, hold on, we can actually have it like this. Cool. Oh wait, this is actually the wrong side. So we can have it 180. So we just transform it to the other side. Oh wait, it's actually firing to the other side again. Oh wait. Oh, hold on, I'm stupid, sorry. When we are instantiating the object, oh my goodness, what is this? When we are instantiating the object, we have to set the bullet to have the same rotation as the bullet itself, or the bullet spawn point. So we can say bullet is equal to, or bullet dot transform. Well, it's already a transform. So bullet dot rotation is equal to, let's see, what was it called? Bullet spawn dot rotation, or transform dot rotation. There we go. So now we can go back to Unity, and it should be setting the bullet spawn or the bullet rotation to the bullet spawn. It's apparently not doing that. Yeah, it's actually not doing that. Well, we could do it a little bit easier, and we could do it like, or actually, yeah, it should work. It should actually work. So we can do public game object. We can go to the bullet script, and we can say public game object bullet spawn, just like we did with the shooting script. And then we can say, well, actually, we can have it inside of, or wait. We can create a new void called void start. There we go. Then we can say this dot transform dot rotation is equal to bullet spawn dot transform dot rotation. Cool. So at start, by the start of this game object itself, or the component, as soon as it runs, it's going to set the rotation to equal the bullet spawn rotation. So it should work fine. We'll see here. Yeah, it's working now. So now we can literally just rotate the bullet spawn to 0. Hold on. Why is the bullet spawn not rotating? Like that? That's actually super weird. We could do, oh wait. Hold on. We have to set the bullet spawn into our, this is interesting. Well, you know what, then we can do like this. We can go back to the Visual Studio, and we can literally say bullet spawn is equal to game object find. It was called just bullet spawn, right? Yeah. So now we should find the game object itself, and let's see. Let's play and see how it goes. Yeah, now it works. So basically what we had to do was, in conclusion, basically, literally we just had to create a variable so that to make sure that the bullet spawn, or the bullet itself, is having the same rotation as the bullet spawn, to make sure that we're firing it at the same direction. Now, if we had the script, or if we had just a snippet inside of our void update, it would be rotating all the time towards the at the same direction as the bullet spawn, which would be, you know, a little bit glitchy. Obviously, if you just look around in the scene, you would see the bullets transforming into that rotation as well, which is wrong. It could be a cool feature, but it's not the intended feature here. So this is pretty much it. Now we're just going to create the killing script, or pretty much it's going to be a part of the, actually we can just like have a new game object here to make it easier. Let's see here. There we go. We can increase that in size. Wow, that's thick. Thick with 2C at the end. We can call this enemy, and we can also tag it as enemy. So we're going to, oh, we have an enemy tag. Well, perfect. If you don't have the enemy tag, which I'm sure you're not going to have it, you can just add the tag and then go back to the enemy game object and then tag it again. So we can now create a new script and call this enemy. Oh wow. Okay, reload. Reload. I don't know, I'm not sure. Then we can just add this onto our enemy script. or the enemy script is going to be added to the enemy game object. And let's see here. Wow, it didn't even open. It's funny. So there we go. We at least fixed it. We fixed it, guys. We don't have to trust Visual Studio with our things, right? Let's see. So in here we can create void update. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, it started doing that again. Oh well, whatever. Void on trigger enter. Oh wow, it's actually doing. Wow, it's actually doing with the collider other. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's drag it here. Let's see. So we're now going to go back to Unity. We're going to open our bullet script and we're going to add rigid body. There we go. We can trigger is kinematic and disable use gravity. And then we're going to add a sphere collider one more time. And we're just going to make sure that this is trigger. And radius we can set it to 0.7. It might be a little bit too big with the radius, but we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we did that basically because we want this to be able to register as a collider too. Because we want the bullet to collide with the enemy so that the enemy can get damaged. And the same thing we have to do with the enemy. So we'll add a rigid body. Actually this can be used gravity too, so it doesn't really matter. Then we can add a box collider. There we go. And is trigger. Probably we can make it like a 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. That's a ridiculous hitbox, but it's okay because this is for testing purposes. You probably don't want to use this for your game. Let's see here. Have we missed something? No, it doesn't seem like that. Now we could do like this. Perhaps we can just remove this line, the on trigger enter from the enemy, or like literally just cut it, and then go to bullet and spawn it, just copy paste it here. So we want to use this inside of our bullet because it makes it easier to register for per bullet instead of just having the enemy like read it over and over again. So now we're going to say if other.tag is equal to enemy. There we go. So one script is doing this autocomplete thing, but the other one is not doing it. It's a little bit weird, but anyway. Alright, so we're going to say we're going to create a new game object here. So we're going to call it public game object, or hold on, private game object enemy triggered, or yeah, enemy triggered. The enemy is super triggered right now. Let's see, we can also go to enemy, create a float, or wait, holy, okay, public float health. Oh, health, there we go. Now we can say enemy dot get, oh wait, enemy trigger dot get component enemy. And then we can say health minus equal to damage. Okay, so this is pretty fine. I'm not sure. So we're basically going to decrease the health of the enemy by damage per bullet. And we have to set the health by going back to Unity. And let's see here. We can go to the enemy itself. And we can change... There we go. We can just unfold these, and we can change the health to 100. So we can also go to bullet and say if other tag good, and then we can also destroy this game object because we don't want the bullet to like damage the enemy over and over again. We just want it to do it once and then destroy itself so that the bullet doesn't, you know, keep on transforming. We can try this out. So we can go to Unity, have the player or the enemy itself. Oh wow, it's just flying away. Let's see. The bullet still. Oh yeah, we didn't delete the sphere collider here. All right, so now the bullets will like fly through the enemy, but I'm not sure if it's actually. Yeah, it's not getting damaged. We were getting some errors, right? Enemy triggered. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Enemy triggered is equal to other game object. I forgot that we were not just like, we were calling on enemy triggered, but there was no instance for enemy triggered. So it wasn't set to any game object at all. Let's see now. Yeah, now it's working. You can also see that the bullets are getting destroyed, so that's pretty good. For the killing part, you can, it's up to your fantasy or your dream, but you can literally just say like, if health is lower than or equal to 0, oh, then we can have like a die method, and then we can say public void die. It's not creating that auto thing now though, which is pretty good, but I'm not sure why it was doing it in the first place. Anyway, now we can just say like destroy this.game object. So this will destroy the game object, and if you want to have like an animation or something, you can have it before the destroy and have like a timer where you have like the animation will play and you will wait like 2 seconds before actually destroying the object, and after the 2 seconds you will just destroy it. But for me, I'll just literally destroy it because this is for example purposes. So we can go back to the Unity and play it, and you will see that it will be destroyed as soon as it dies off, like that. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Now we have a shooting script that works perfectly fine, and we also have an enemy that we can actually kill and destroy. And then again, it's super easy to actually edit these codes and just add your own version to it, like if you want to play an animation for the player or the enemy, sorry. If you want to have like a bullet transform or like the radius, etc., how long it will travel, which we actually have, but you can also have it like in meters or whatever in terms of distance. But that's pretty much it. This is a very basic system, but if you need any help, make sure to leave a comment down below in the video. You can also leave a comment on Discord. We're always responsive there. The community is amazing, by the way. Thank you guys so much for joining up on Discord. Once again, we're going to run some giveaways throughout these weeks and to come actually. So we're going to have a lot of giveaways now on. So make sure to join Discord to not miss out on that. And subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more tutorials, level designs, commentary videos. I like these commentary videos, you guys know me. And yeah, once again, join the Discord server. It's very important for you and for us actually as a community, because it's easy for us to talk there. And leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the comments and Discord. See you guys. Bye bye.